like literally like.
Yes. Yeah, I've got it in for me it's in my solar plexus, which is sometimes where I feel anxiety, but it's excitement.
Yeah. It's so
Okay, there we
weird.
are. So I'm going to get this live up so I can keep an eye on comments. Cool.
Okay, cool. Can you see comments? Because I can't.
Yeah, I've got them on my phone. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so it looks like we've got a couple of people hopping on. Hi, Larissa. Hi, Cindy. This is going to be so cool and so much fun because Nicole and I have not done this before together. I've not worked with Jupiter, but with all of the funky energies we had lately, it just felt really aligned to bring in the energy of Jupiter. We will also be honoring the full moon as well, which actually feels a lot better than last month's full moon. It feels a lot better. Yeah. So, hi, Lisa. How are you? Hi, Melissa. We'll give it a moment to let everyone hop on while we explain maybe the process today.
Okay. Perfect. Do you want me to go ahead?
Yeah, go.
Okay. So as Sarah just said, we're going to be working with Jupiter and the full moon. So we are incorporating 3 different types of energies today, which is amazing. As Sarah said, we haven't done this before. We haven't incorporated so many different things. So today will be an angelic healing for money blocks and opening to receive with Jupiter and the full moon, and some beautiful angels that represent abundance, prosperity, success, wealth, and healing with the angels. So we'll start off. Sarah and I are each going to pull a card. I will be pulling from a moon deck, and Sarah's going to be pulling from her wealth code deck, which are so beautiful, as a lot of you have seen them before. And then we're just going to have a simple little ritual. We'll be calling in all these energies and going through a process. We'll say an incantation and go through it nicely. And then at the end, Sarah will do 2 sacred soul alignments for you. And then we will close off. So we all have our different types of crystals and candles. So I will tell you quickly what we've got. So we've got our black candles for grounding, clearing up negative energies and bringing in the positivity. We have a white candle representing the angels and purification. We have a green candle, which is now representing money, abundance, wealth, success. Then we've got blue, which is for healing, emotional well-being, physical well-being, mental, spiritual. Then I also have a red one with me to be sending out the collective love, just a full-blown love vibe.
Beautiful.
Then in terms of crystals, so I'll go through which ones I have with me. I have a malachite. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this very nicely. I don't know if you can see that. And it's a little egg. Funny enough, my boyfriend actually gave this to me yesterday. And malachite represents abundance, prosperity, and has so many other qualities. I should actually post it in the group. You guys should really get this one. Then we've got tiger's eye, which also represents abundance, prosperity, wealth, success. Every single crystal that is being used today represents all the things we are working with. Then I've got a moonstone to represent the full moon tonight, which will go nicely with the deck. We've got citrine, same. I've got a big quartz here, and then the norm, which is your rose quartz amethyst, so we can keep everybody grounded, full of love and light. And we've got all of these little things, our plants. We've got our sage and palo santo going, salt in my little chest because, I always
Beautiful. I love that chest. That's so cool.
It's a tiny little antique.
Gorgeous. Wow.
I keep my little salt in there. It's my protection.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
and
so that's what we are.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, that's, and then So ladies, if you don't have a pen and paper, use your cell phone to write down, because we'll go through the process with you of what you're going to be doing as we go along. You can put it down in your phone if you don't have a pen and paper close to you right now. And then after this, you can do as we say, but you'll see how it's going to go. So, yes.
Awesome. And we have actually asked the goddesses to watch over this ritual today. Goddess Lakshmi of good fortune, Spider Woman, co-creation, and Mama Kila of the moon. So we'll be asking them to be present with us during the ritual and helping us to really activate any abundance, money, whatever it is you are wanting to manifest at the moment. Have a really strong intention around this. Okay. So should we pull the cards?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Should I go first?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so this is a really beautiful moon deck that I have. Now, I must just say that they all have your different moon phases, whether it's in a certain astrological plane or anything like that. It's also got animal totems. So even though it is a full moon tonight, or wherever you are, which time of day, it doesn't matter. If it, say, brings up new moon in this blah, 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 it doesn't matter. This is our daily guidance, and this is what we're going to be receiving. So I just want to clear the deck. I ask for today that with the collective, we receive the guidance that we may be asking. With any question you have in mind. So, today we got the moon totem of the owl. A crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important revelation. So what this card, and we have the light issue again, I will have to send it. It's beautiful though. So it's an owl. So what this card is trying to tell you now is that if there is something traumatic or overwhelming, something that is happening in your life right now, it is there solely to teach you a lesson and give you that revelation that you need to take that push, to take that leap. It is going to give you that epiphany of this is why this is happening, and this is now what needs to happen. So even if you may be going through something, a huge crisis, a small crisis, everyone's traumatic experiences are different. Every crisis in everyone's lives can affect everyone differently. But what you need to realize is that take it as a revelation. And these energies are coming so strongly that my body is shivering.
Yeah, it's just like.
Did you get?
Yeah, it was just like a blanket that just came down through me. I'm like, far out.
So, ladies, take the moon totem of the owl. And one thing I must just say, I've had very, very, very intense experiences with owls. They are very, very magical and mystical creatures, and they represent so much. In many cultures, they can be omens, but they do represent your ancestors. So take the owl as an ancestor, whether it is from many lives ago or someone who is from this life. They are giving you this message today, and they are working with you within your crisis, and they are helping you give the revelation that you need. I shall be sure to send you a photo on the group, ladies.
Beautiful. Thank you. That was really beautiful.
Oh, I'm glad. I love it.
I can feel that's brought some emotions up for some. Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, me too.
Hi, Christy. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card from the Your Sacred Wealth Code deck. And again, I will also post a picture of this afterwards. So I'm just going to connect in and ask what those souls that are here now and later watching this most need to know in regards to activating those wealth codes at this time. What would you like us to know? Interesting. Okay. So we got the Mystic Ketu, another birdie.
Oh, I love it.
Interesting. So I'm going to get that up because this is a very new deck to me, but it's so cool. Okay.
We're both using new decks.
Yes. It felt good.
Yeah, I did.
All right. So we got the Mystic Ketu. Spiritual, sensitive, unconventional, transcendent, intuitive, introverted, illuminating, artistic, ingenious, intense, imaginative, innovative, relinquishing, revolutionary, rebellious, and mysterious. So the mantra for the message today is, I am spiritually wealthy. The sole desire is to be a channel for transcending the material world. The purpose is to bridge the spiritual and material worlds to create true freedom for myself and humanity. And the shadow aspect of this card is isolation, lack of balance, victimhood, or fantasy.
I love that.
That is really cool. So the mantra is, I am spiritually wealthy, which is just perfect because we're working with the spiritual realms today to manifest that spiritual wealth to ground into our physical reality to become actual wealth. Awesome. I love it.
Yeah. I think we must write that affirmation in the group as well.
Yes, and I'll post the message.
Yes.
Hi, Christy. Whew. Okay, let me just check our document here. Okay, so now we're going to connect with, does my face get lost when I do that? No, cool. Okay, how about we get ready to, let's connect. Hi, Amanda. Cool. We're just starting, so that's awesome. So you tell me when you're ready and we can do the connection.
Fantastic. Okay. I'd like everyone to just take a moment and breathe for a second.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay. Sarah and I are going to connect now. Okay.
Okay.
Today we
ask as we connect
with the collective of energies
of Jupiter,
the full moon, and our archangels, Raziel,
Ariel,
and Sashiel, for our abundance. We ask that all these
all these
energies
energies
align with our
align with our
soul
souls
and bring forth to us.
to us. Just taking a deep breath into that energy.
Okay. Ladies, now we are going to ask you to write your fears around money. So we will give you a few moments if you do want to quickly grab a pen and paper, or if you'd like to write it on your phone for now.
Yeah, or post it in the comments.
Yeah, post in the comments and then we can do it for you because we are physically doing this ourselves. So post in the comments, write on your phone or write down on a piece of paper if you can. Think about all your fears around money. Really just the first things that come to mind in your gut, you will know. You will know immediately. It'll come to you. Put it down. Get it out there. Sarah will be able to see the comments if you do write in the comments. And if you can write it down, then you'll go through the exact same process with us. Otherwise, we will be doing it for you as a collective. Okay.
Have you ever sensed a spirit cat in your house? Like, I know there's real cats there in the background, but I saw, I just saw.
Did you see a color?
No, it was very translucent, but the eyes were there, definitely 100%, and the shape of the body, but it was translucent.
Yeah, I've got a couple. I kind of have a pet cemetery in my garden. Quite sad.
Oh, shame.
But yeah, it most likely is Twinkles. She was actually a Persian like Molly. Very first kitty that we brought to this house, and she's ginger. But she was the very first one who passed here, and she used to stay in this lounge. So quite possible that it was her running around.
Yeah. Wow, that's beautiful. Looked like she was playing, like she was happy.
Oh no, she was. She very much like Molly. Very much like Molly. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. So we've got not being able to call in more, not being worthy to have money, lack, that I will become homeless, I will run out of money, I will never make enough money, unworthy and scarcity, that I had a great month last month and it was only a fluke. Oh, I have had every single one of these.
Every single one.
Yep. Every single one.
Okay, yeah.
So
damn. Okay. So we can write these.
It's important to know that we're doing this ritual with and for you. It's already done. And this is the biggest actual block of the human condition is we'll do something really powerful and it worked because intention is everything. And then we'll go away and doubt ourselves. And then all the blocks start to reform. And this is why the coaching industry, this is why the coaching industry, someone doesn't want me to say that, is $1 billion industry because it's the accountability and the keep going and the motivation. You've actually got this. And I'm paying really high ticket for my coach who I don't actually use much of her services. I go to her when I'm in doubt. Like that's what I use my coach for predominantly. Not being able to save money. Yeah.
I'm writing down what you're saying here.
Oh, awesome. So where did you get? Okay, I'll just go through them again because it's good to have the energy strong anyway.
Yes.
Not being worthy to have money. Not being able to call in more. Lack. That I'll become homeless. that I will run out of money. I'll never make enough. Scarcity. That having a great month or making money was only a fluke and it won't happen again. Not being able to save. Both, Tiara, your doubts and your fears around money. We're actually going to clear this today. It will be cleared. It is then up to you to go forward. And I may as well drop this in now. As you can see on the banner there's a pink banner going across. You're invited to join us in the Lunar Sanctuary. We will be doing this twice a month. These rituals twice a month in the Lunar Sanctuary. It's $37 a month. You can cancel anytime. You'll have access to Nicole and I through rituals, through sacred soul alignments, and through intuitive guidance. Okay, that'll go bankrupt. It's a good one.
Do you know what's coming through is I'm feeling a lot of lack of self-love, self-worth.
Yeah, that I can't.
Yeah, that whole I can't do this or I'm never going to be able to. It's the self-love, that lack of like confidence and belief within themselves.
Yeah. And this is why I can show, actually, I'm going to post this later when I came across it the other day, was beliefs that I cleared for myself last year, a whole list of them. And unworthy of receiving money was the biggest one. And even though I cleared those beliefs, I was like, I don't know if this is done, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I think I did it 2 or 3 times, cleared these beliefs. And when I was looking back on them, I'm like, fuck, I don't think like that anymore. I don't have that belief anymore. Like, it worked.
It does work. It does work. I mean, like, obviously you guys know that Sarah and I have been together for really long now. And if you ask Sarah how I was when I first met her, before I started trying to do the limiting belief about clearing and receiving, ladies, I could not receive. I could never ask for money. I never did. I did a whole year of COVID-free work, and I started really tapping into this with Sarah. And when we did our previous rituals and things, I receive now. I allow myself to receive. I know that I'm worthy of it. And the thing is, you do sometimes have to do these things a few times, like Sarah's just said. And I promise you now, you can receive, you can do it, and you can start clearing these beliefs. But one thing we do always like to say is you have to believe. You have to believe. You can't expect things to happen if you don't believe that they are possible. So it's very important.
And that is the actual problem, is getting to that belief. That was my core issue. Yeah, I can do all these things, but is it going to work? Oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, how long is this journey going to be? And you'll start seeing snippets of the miracles, and then you'll start believing more and more and more. So I can honestly promise that this stuff does work, and that's why we're offering you access to us, a really affordable access to us for $37 a month in the Lunar Sanctuary. So we'll drop, the link is above, but we'll post it below afterwards too. Yeah. So Tiara, I would invite you to think about money. How does money make you feel? Do you want more? Do you need more? Do you not have any? That's the kind of stuff we're trying to pull out here. Should we keep moving?
Yeah, I think, okay. So we've got all these main points that everyone has posted. And I do believe that everyone who watches the replay will have very similar, or possibly all of them, if not just a few.
Yeah.
And it is very important. So if you do want to do this by yourselves as well, ladies, this will be in Sarah's group. and you can go watch the replay again, and you can go through the process, and that's how it will happen. Okay, so now what will happen is we will call in the angels. I've got the piece of paper with everyone's money blocks here.
Awesome.
And something that everyone needs to realize, some of you weren't part of the coven we had. You've got to make sure you have candle safety, beautiful souls. Remember, you can't go burn your house down or have alarms going off like Sarah does every now and again. So
just before we got on, I had to remove my candles. Yes. And I burnt down my parents' sink. I melted their whole sink with sage once.
Sorry. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to be lighting a white candle. And then, don't laugh, but this is literally also an antique pot that you keep next to your fireplace. And I have a fireplace right next to me. And this is where I do all my burning.
I love it.
And then it kind of disintegrates and then into the fireplace. So I've got that next to me, so you know we don't burn things down. So here it is. All the collective money blocks, your fears, what you hate about money, what you fear about money. I will now be lighting this candle.
And while you do that, I'm just going to just quickly re-show these cards of the goddesses, Lakshmi, Spider Woman, and Mama Killer. Thanking them for being here today, for each one of us, for watching over this ritual and helping us to really erase these beliefs and call in your new soul desires. Just thanking them for that now.
I would like to invite the angels. As we burn our fears and money blocks away, we ask Archangel Raziel, Sashael, and Ariel to be here with us, for us, and help us manifest abundance and prosperity that we know and desire. We thank you for your guidance and for your help. We allow ourselves to receive with gratitude and appreciation. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Beautiful.
And whilst I'm burning this, I'd like everyone to sit and close their eyes and know that they are safe and protected. I'm going to let this burn completely and wholly so that it diminishes into absolutely nothing.
goddess energy is very strong as well.
It's crazy, isn't it? All of it coming through. Sure, we ladies, that diminished very quickly.
Beautiful.
Okay, now what I'd like you to do is write what you want. Okay, what do you want to receive? How will that look like for you? Because what we want you to do now is use these angels. So, as you've heard, we've called in Raziel, Sashael, and Ariel. We want you to write those three archangels' names on a piece of paper or on your phone for now, because what you're going to do is you're going to keep that piece of paper. You're going to fold it up once you've written everything that you want, everything you desire. And these angels are going to help you with the abundance that you rightfully deserve, that we all rightfully deserve. And once you have that, you're going to fold it. You're going to keep it either under your pillow or next to your bed so that it is always with you. And every night before you go to sleep, I would like you to have that piece of paper, like I said, next to your bed or under your pillow, and you ask these angels to be with you, allow you to receive, and allow them to bring forth.
I'm going to post their names in this live.
Perfect.
Because we've got some questions coming through. And if you feel called, I'm receiving the guidance that writing down the goddesses' names is going to be super powerful too. So if that's something you want to do, it's Spider.
Yeah, pop them in the comments.
Yes. And I'll pop that in the comments. So it's Spider Woman, Lakshmi, and Mama Killer. So I will pop their names in.
Fantastic.
So they're the angel names, should have come through. And then the goddesses. Lakshmi. Mama Killer. Well, that was in caps. That's okay. I'm getting all heated up here.
I know, I'm getting hot and it's like 2 degrees right now.
Same. It's like stormy.
Okay, so ladies, once you have written down everything you want to receive, get it very detailed, very detailed. Allow yourself to really feel and envision what your life would look like with the abundance that you own. It is your birthright to have these things. What will that look like? Write it down. Doesn't matter how short or in depth it is.
And don't be afraid to dream big.
No. Something
on the same paper with the angels, yes.
Yes. And ladies, whenever you feel guided, or if you feel you need that guidance, call them in. They can be called in any time. Just remember to always express your gratitude and always show your appreciation. They are with you right now. They are here. It is for you to allow yourself to be open to receive, and they will come through and they will guide you and they will be there for you. And we have connected all these energies to the collective, because you can have anything that you desire. Abundance is your birthright.
I'm seeing
That's
this really beautiful like container of white space surrounding all of us, included today, and those watching later as well. It's like this beautiful sacred container of really pure energy.
I'm seeing
And it's
so many plants.
beautiful.
Because something about this moon as well is it represents birth and transformation.
Mm.
It's a strawberry full moon, and it is representing the fact that there will be birth, there will be transformation, and you can do all the things you desire.
And that is also why we have called in the energy of Jupiter today, especially being a Thursday here where we are. Thursday is Jupiter's day, and Jupiter
Yeah.
is the planet of total abundance.
Yeah.
So we've got some powerful, powerful energies going on.
So, ladies, once you have all your desires and what your life will look like, you can fold that up. Something that I recommend with mentoring others with their rituals is, for this specific one, it would be helpful to use either a green pen or wrap it around with a green ribbon. And then, if you'd like, you can have one of the crystals and then you keep it next to your bed
Mm.
or under your pillow. What I'll also do is post in the live chat which crystals will represent the abundance. And we will obviously just make sure that all the angels and the goddesses are posted there too, so that you know which crystals you can keep with you at all times to bring forth the angels, Jupiter, and this full moon, which all represents the abundance and your healing around your money blocks. And when everyone is ready, we can do some soul alignments with Sarah.
Okay. So when you're ready, just holding on to that piece of paper with your hands, or even placing it on your chest if you're lying down, placing it on your heart space. We're going to just do a quick connection, and then I'm going to run the alignments because it feels like we're already in a really nice space. So just feeling in to that heart-to-heart connection between your heart and the heart of Gaia. You are always connected. So just really feeling into that heart-to-heart connection there. Possibly even feeling that heartbeat from Gaia pulsating through the earth and back into you, expanding your heart. Calling in your higher self to be fully present for this process as you give me access to your soul records to run these alignments. This will not happen if you do not want it to be done. It's just asking your higher self to really drop down into your body, merging with your being, connecting heart to heart and consciousness to consciousness with your higher self now. And then finally feeling into that heart-to-heart connection between your heart and the heart of Creator, where you are always, always connected. Feeling into that pure unconditional love the heart of creation. Calling in the sacred soul alignment, Magick, now in divine love and light creator. Thank you. The heart of working with Magick is about directing and focusing energies to create what we want and need. We can use Magick to bring through extraordinary goodness and light into the world. But there is a deep belief in the collective that all magic is primarily used for evil or to call up dark energies. This arises from old traumas from centuries past, when even those using white magic to heal and to help were persecuted for their gifts. This alignment will clear any negative beliefs about black magic, as well as trauma associated with all forms of black magic, bringing in the energy of pure white magic and any magical abilities and knowledge that lie dormant and forgotten. This will give you the ability to create white magic anytime you need, for the highest and best good of all. So just breathing into that energy, noticing any thoughts or feelings or images that come through for you as this alignment runs for as long as necessary in the background. Calling in the sacred soul alignment, miracles now in divine love and light creator. Thank you. Miracles happen every moment of every day, and most of us miss them. One of the reasons for this is we feel we're unable or powerless to create what we want. Our dreams and desires feel out of reach or even impossible. This is simply not true. You can create anything, including miracles, because you are a miracle yourself. This alignment will bring the energy of miracles. It will allow you to see the miracles that surround you right now, as well as the belief and ability to create miracles on a daily basis. Just taking a deep breath and centering yourself in the most sacred space of your heart as you receive the energies of magic and miracles. Grounding these alignments into your heart space and your high heart. Grounding them into your mind and your higher mind. Grounding them down into your earth star, down into the heart of Gaia, your soul grid, and the 12th dimensional grid system. And just know that these energies will continue to run for as long as necessary. So ladies, if you have enjoyed hanging out with us today, if you've enjoyed the energies of today, we would love to invite you to stay on board with us in the Lunar Sanctuary. And I'm going to pop the link to that down below. And then I think we're going to close off, yeah?
Yes.
Awesome.
So I would just like to first thank you everyone for joining us today and on the replay. We know that you will receive. So I would just like to thank all the energies that came forth today. Our goddesses, our angels, Jupiter, and this beautiful full strawberry moon that we have incorporated all together today. We as a collective, with our entire being, mind, heart, body, and soul, appreciate you and are grateful for you. We thank you.
Thank you.
Love and light. Blessed be.
That was so beautiful.
No, you're beautiful.
You always have so many orbs when I talk to you. Like when we see each other face to face, I see orbs every time.
I know, it's quite
Feels like
what
some ancestor energy.
yeah, I don't know, you know what? I think maybe because I'm a portal, they like to be
Yes.
drawn around me. So
Yes.
I do have many
Definitely.
unliving things around me.
You've got more unliving things there than living.
And after the unliving, it's the cats. I've got one chilling on the couch there.
They're so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
You're so
Well,
welcome, ladies. Thank you for joining us. And we would love to see you in the Lunar Sanctuary. It's going to be a very magical space.
oh, thanks for hopping on, and we hope that you all enjoy the replay. And we will post some pics and some little extras in the group now. Goodbye, everybody. Have an
Bye.
amazing time.
Bye.
Love you all.